Hi, back for part 2. I have also a Charade Cutlery Old Timer whetstone.
Gotta have that, right?
Yep. Gotta have at least
something to sharpen a knife with.
Something to sharpen a knife with. And I'm not going to steal another man's line without saying who it was, but if a gentleman that I watch his videos on the internet, Dave Canterbury, he says 2 is 1, 1 is none. And I have this nice ripstop nylon recruiter's army bag that I can keep other stuff in, food, whatever. This over here are assorted plastic bags of different sizes in case I need some. These are my space blankets. In my first aid kit, I have a pair of Gerber Fisker scissors and a pair of hemostats. The Gerber Fisker scissors come apart for easy cleaning, and if all else fails and you have to go hand to hand, you've got to. And I hope it never comes down to that. I have a Jack Daniel's stainless steel flask that I can use for medicinal cleaning alcohol. Then I have in my first aid kit, I have a plethora of stuff. I have A&D cream, I have antibiotic cream, I have some women's sterile pads and tampons. They make great wound covers. You get a hole in your leg from a stick or a shot, stick a tampon in it and try to find help.
And you can start a fire if you need to start a fire with one.
Yes, and you can start fires with them too. I have assorted bandages, assorted gauze. I have super glue for putting wounds together if you can. I have ace bandages. I have candy if I know that somebody might be a diabetic or have low blood sugar. Give them a sucker. Boom. There they go. They're either going to go straight up or they're going to level off. I have aspirin. I have anti-diarrheal medicine. Just when you're out in the wilds and you get a bad case of diarrhea, it can dehydrate you. And if you dehydrate, you can die.
And if you can't use that kind of medicine, get you the kind that you're not allergic to. If you're allergic to it, you gotta get what you normally use.
Correct. And if you're allergic to it, make sure you do something else. And I have stakes, tent stakes for my tent. I have a 2-in-1 file, medium and fine. There's metal, wood, to make the bow that I was talking about if I need to, or sharpen the machete or a knife.
Many uses to one of those things.
And
are those tent stakes?
Those are tent stakes. And I usually have about 6 of them for the type of tent that I put up with my tarp. People say, well, it's nice to have a saw. Well, it's nice to have a pair of pliers.
What kind of pliers are those?
Those are 6-inch vice grips. It's nice to have a pair of pliers.
Yeah.
They can also cut wire, but you also need a saw to cut wood.
You use them for a handle on a fire to take the pot off, right?
Yes, you can also use them to remove your stainless steel pan from the fire. You see the little notch right there on the saw blade. Well, they fit right down into the jaw of the vice grips.
You got your saw.
There's your saw. And I use a Sawzall blade. I have a 6-inch 150 millimeter bimetal blade. You can get them from any company that you so choose. I just got these because they were
metal.
Well, this one here is strictly for wood.
Probably could carry one for metal.
Yeah, you could carry one for metal. But I just grabbed the blades and the pliers at Menards, Home Depot. Then
the good old box stores, right?
Yep. Then down in here,
plastic bag.
Is a plastic bag.
You can use that as a rain poncho if you need.
Yeah, if you need to. But I'm a big boy. So I got a big government rain poncho.
Some change of clothes.
I have a change of clothes. Some of the bug out baggers up north say don't use jeans or cotton. Cotton kills. Well, if you have more than one change of clothes and have a chance to dry it out, it's not going to kill you. I have a balaclava hood made out of fleece. I have a black boonie hat as a backup hat. I don't always wear this one on my head. I have 3 pairs of socks. I have a pair of moccasins, or if I don't want nobody following me, I put these on, you're not going to find me. I have 2 bandanas. I have a pair of cut-proof gloves. I have a pair of fleece gloves, and I have a pair of safety gloves, and 2 pairs of drawers. You probably don't want to see my underwear. So I will roll this back up. So I can show you the bedroll. That is, well, we'll hold off on the bedroll. I have a stainless steel water jug.
A lot of this you can find at dollar stores.
This one here I got at the Kohl's. It's from Food Network. It is a single sleeve. It's not lined. You don't want the ones that are lined, and you don't want the ones made out of aluminum. This is stainless steel. I haven't got them painted black yet. I got that idea from Dave Canterbury also. He's a pretty smart fella. And that's where I got the saw idea from. I have a Cordura Thermobake 2L Camelback. I believe it holds 2 to 3 liters of water. It has adjustable shoulder straps and a chest strap. It has the mouthpiece that you suck on, the on-off valve. Okay. And we're going to jump over to another item here real quick. This is my security belt, my safety line. This is a UTG, under the gun tactical belt. The knife I have is a K98 SOG Seal Pup. The case is hard plastic. This is sharp, that's why I was hitting the case. I have extra cordage, about 12 foot on the line, on the edge of the case. I have a 26-inch collapsible military baton, or law enforcement baton. I do know how to use it very well. I have a LED flashlight. You can't tell how bright it is because we're outside, but it is very bright. If you could turn that way, Bob, for a second. That area over there, I can see deer inside the tree line with that little flashlight I just showed you. Here is my pistol. It is a High Point Firearms model JC 40 Smith & Wesson 40 caliber. Does not hurt to dry fire them. It hurts to dry fire them if you play with them all the time. It is an 8-round clip, and it's 40 caliber ammo. I don't load it, and I've got an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old, but it does stay like this by my chair.
Nothing like being prepared is the Boy Scout motto.
And I am a Boy Scout Den Master also, but we won't talk about that. Now,
30 seconds. We'll get to the rest of it on the next video.
Yeah. I will get to the rest of this on the next video.
And this is Olepossum.
Olepossum.
And Bob in Missouri.
And Bob in Missouri.
We'll be right back.